Managing and provisioning solution infrastructure. If you think about it, managing and provisioning are both about capacity and demand, and choosing the right infrastructure components to support and adapt to the demand. External connections. Know your options. Internet, VPN, cloud router, and the various flavors of direct interconnects. Google Cloud Networking is not like other vendor networks, not like traditional IP networks, and not like other SDA networks. That's networking in the cloud, and you need to know how you might handle migrating an existing data center network into a GCP network. Most confusing for cloud experts from other vendors' clouds, and yet it makes so much sense. A number of features of Google Cloud Networks eliminate the extra work where methods from traditional IP have been inherited out of habit. Subnetworks can extend across zones in the same region. One VM and an alternate VM can be on the same subnet but in different zones. A single firewall rule can apply to both VMs even though they're in different zones. This makes it much easier to design and implement resilient or high availability solutions. Know your options. When would you choose which method? Have you considered backup connections? What happens if an interconnect goes down? How will you perform maintenance? Does the application need to stay up? You can create multiple VPNs for higher bandwidth or for alternate paths as backups. But if the internet goes down and you have one internet provider, there's no alternative. Security in the field is practical. The goal is to raise the cost of violating the security above the value of the data. A good model of this is a castle. The bigger and higher the castle walls, the greater the treasure inside. Or conversely, if you have great treasure inside, you want to raise the castle walls just beyond where it would be worthwhile for someone to storm the castle. In the exam, think practical security. What's needed, unless the requirement is compliance with a standard. Even if you comply with a standard, that might not be sufficient to meet business security requirements. Sometimes standards are floors, the minimum allowable, rather than ceilings, the maximum possible.